Welcome to Disciple Parenting. I'm Ben Martin, and I'm here today to talk to you about the single greatest factor to keep your children connected to Jesus Christ. And good news, it won't cost you a dime. So stay tuned to the end and let's get into this. There's been all kinds of research done trying to ascertain what is the greatest factor to keep our kids connected to Jesus Christ. Because, the thing that we as Christian parents want to do is we want to pass on that relationship, our relationship with Jesus, to our children. But how do we do that? We invest a lot of money in schools. We try to take them to the right churches with the right programs. But what is it that actually is the biggest thing to make that difference? Well, it's not the right pastor. It's not the right teacher. It's not the right school. It's not the right neighborhood. It's not even the right church. It's home. The biggest factor in your child's relationship with Jesus Christ is your relationship with Jesus Christ. And how do you pass that on? Well, one of the key ways that you can kind of make sure that you're headed in the right direction is family worships. I heard an illustration recently that referred to family worships kind of being like the thermostat of the home. You see, the temperatures outside are going up and down pretty much continually. And in Michigan, that's always the case. But what keeps the temperature in your home right where you want it is that thermostat, continually checking in, checking to see what is the temperature and do we need to bring the heat on a little bit or maybe the AC a little bit. Family worships kind of serve that way, kind of keep you headed in the right direction. It's a daily opportunity to check in with your children spiritually. It doesn't have to be a big production. It doesn't have to be just the right curriculum. It just needs to be a time and space set apart to make sure you're connecting with your children. What are some things you can do for family worship? Well, figure out what works for your family. Maybe it's reading from the Bible. Maybe it's singing some songs. Maybe it's a really incredibly well-written Bible storybook. But whatever it is, find something to do. And guess what? Do not think that this is just something for young kids. As our kids grow older, those family worships, they'll change, they'll transition, but they're vitally important. And even if you don't have kids, it's important for a husband and wife to make sure that they're checking in spiritually as well. As we're finishing off this year, as we're headed into the holiday season, I challenge you, no matter how hectic and crazy your schedule might be right now, set aside some time for family worship. Take that opportunity to say, hey, we need a spiritual thermostat in our house. We need to carve out a window to make sure we're checking in. And what's incredible is the research has shown families that have regular family worship, when their kids are growing older, they're less likely to have issues with drugs. They're less likely to leave the church. They're more likely to have their own personal devotional life. They're more likely to stay connected to not only the church, but Jesus Christ. Family worships matter. What is the most important thing you can do for your children? Spend that time with Him, worshiping the Creator God. Don't let another day go by without doing something with your family. And if you enjoy this content, hey, you're going to want to subscribe because a video coming up very soon talking about how to do family worships.